There comes a second in each of our lives where we either back down and tell ourselves and others around us that we can't do it. We try not to have the right stuff. We don't have the information. We don't have the cash. We try not to have the assets. And we return to doing what we've been doing and settle for unremarkableness living beneath our potential. Or there's the other choice you choose inside yourself, that you are weary of living the way you've been living. You stand up inside yourself and make a full responsibility. You're going to completely focus on your fantasies, to your objectives, to your vision, representing things to come. Yet I say to you anything. It is you need to exhibit in your background. It's on you that as you watch out where you need to go. It's on you to choose to move you from that point, that a great deal of us don't do anything else than what's happening with now, since we're living inside the unique situation of the discussions, or the conclusions, or the assumptions that individuals have of us also. This is the very thing I need to tell you for those of you that have encountered some difficulties. Don't abandon your fantasy. No one might have persuaded me by holding on, by proceeding to move forward, by proceeding to run toward my fantasy, and one day I can experience my fantasy. And some of you are, as of now, you don't realize how you will make this occur. However, you simply feel inside yourself some way or another, I will make it happen. Goodness, you're being unreasonable, you're dreaming. Yes, I'm dreaming. See, a part of individuals have quit dreaming. Don't you quit dreaming. Many individuals have surrendered. Many individuals don't even need and ask life for anything in light of the fact that they don't completely accept that they can have it. No, try not to permit those negative contemplations to assume control over your brain when all damnation is loosening up in your life. You got to let yourself know, regardless of how awful it is or how awful it gets, I'm rolling to make it the satisfaction of your fantasies exists in you and you alone when you get it also. Acknowledge this. Then nothing or nobody can deny you significance. The capacity to succeed or fizzle is yours, and nobody can remove that from you. See, when you recognize that, hello, it's me. I'm the one. I must do this. I'm the one that is going to turn this around. So I got some detours here. It's difficult for me. However, at last, I know that these road obstructions, these snags, this resistance will not prevent me from doing what I maintain that should make it happen. Can briefly me or make it awkward, yet it won't stop me. It won't decide my reality. And yes, it will be hard indeed. It will be unpleasant. Yes, it's going to take all of your energy also, push you harder than you of all time imagined. Yet if your justification for doing this is sufficient, you can make it through this, since I know each single one of you is harder than anything. Issues you face, they're not greater than you. They're not harder than you. And as you beat every single one of these difficulties, you will not be worn out by them. No, they will hone you into a more grounded, stronger weapon to take on any mission that holds you up of triumph. Believe you should search in the mirror each damn day and say, I'm glad for you, I trust in you. Can do anything you need. You are strong. You say, assuming that it's hard, then I'll do it hard. I will not permit this to stop me. I don't have the choice of simple, and I don't think any about us do, going around attempting to view as a bit dream that doesn't need a lot obligation or not excessively unpleasant or will not be an over-the-top problem. No, all you need to do to get out in the field of life is to confirm to yourself, I can make it consistently every second. You push forward, you're sharing with the world, and to yourself, it's conceivable. Despite dismissal, despite disappointment, you keep moving on the grounds that you know that this second, this day, could be the defining moment when negative voices attempt to drag you down. You retaliate. You don't simply disregard those voices, you defy them, you proclaim them liar, since you know your value, your capacities, your strength. You got to close down each voice that says you give it a second thought. That is about not simply disregarding pessimism, yet effectively dismissing it. It's a cognizant choice to not let those poisonous contemplations flourish in your mind. I want you to disrespect those voices and let them know you're heaving lies, you're off base about me, I'm more grounded than this, I'm harder than this, I will beat this, and think about what else you're going to bite the dust. You can't escape life alive, so I'm telling you, got 6 months to carry on with your daily routine. Presently experience your fantasies. Currently begin behaving this way is your keep going day in the